Hello, Joe Hebden here with Adrenaline Fundraiser to kick off the Traverse City East Middle School Cookie Dough Fundraiser today. During your advisory, you're going to get a packet. It's very important that you grab the packet, take it home, and make sure you open it up with your parents so you can look it over. A couple things that are very important before I explain what we're selling. Your name. We need to make sure your name gets on the order form and also on the envelope so you know who to give credit to for the sale. The other thing that's very important to us is the teacher's name or advisory teacher, because we do some prizes that involves the teacher too, so please have your advisory teacher's name put on the order form. When you get the packet, please take it home, open it up, because inside we have information sheet that's going to tell you a little bit about the fundraiser, everything you need to know, and for your parents. We're going to kick this off today. You can sell from now until the 15th of November. That is our last date. Everything, all money and order forms need to be turned in on the 15th. A couple things that are very important. These are the Super Duper cookies, 40 in a box. They sell for $20, the same that we have been selling for the last 6-7 years. There's 40 place and bake. When I say place and bake, you can take them right from the freezer, good for a year in the freezer, right to the oven. They're done in 15 minutes. They're awesome cookies. If you come home and want to make 6 of them, you throw 6 in. If you have a bake sale and you need a dozen or 2 dozen, just throw those in and bake them up. So they're quick and they're easy. We have 7 varieties. As I mentioned, they all sell for $20. We have chocolate chip, we have oatmeal raisin, snickerdoodle, candy M&M, white macadamia nut, peanut butter, and a double chocolate, all for $20. This year also that we have changed a little bit, there's 3 ways that person can pay for them. They can write out a check to TCAPS, which is mentioned right on here. They can give you cash, which always works best. And last but not least, if you're at a house and somebody says, hey, can you come back tomorrow? I don't have any money. Please ask if they have a debit or credit card, because we also offer them to pay by debit or credit card. And all they have to do is pull out their phone, the customer's phone, and they text buy to 41411. We have put that right on this envelope to make it a little bit easier to explain that whole process. But all they do is once they type that in, screen pops up and says, do you want to pay by a credit card? They click that screen, and the next screen is the Adrenaline screen. It asks what state are you in? Michigan. What group? I've already put in Traverse City East Middle School. They click that icon. The next one is who's the student that's selling to them, so you get credit for it. They would fill that out, then they go into their credit card, put the information in. At the end it says buy now. They click it. As soon as they do that, it says it was successful. At that time, it's very important. Just because they pay online does not mean that their order has been placed. At that time, you would need to fill out on the back of the order form their name, their phone number, and what flavors they want to buy. Because on the text to buy, there's no way there for them to put down what flavor of cookies they would like. So it's very important that you do that. The reason this fundraiser is important for East Middle School, a couple things. We do facility updates with this money. Also, they use for spirit activities here for the students, so you guys can have some fun here at school. And last but not least, equipment for East Middle School. Maybe a teacher in a classroom needs something to get across to the kids. They can go to Miss Gallagher or the staff here and ask for some money that this fundraiser has raised to help buy that equipment. So that's why this fundraiser is very, very important. A couple things that we have noticed in the past too. Some people will say, hey, I don't want the cookies. Can I make a donation? Yes, 100% of all donations go right to the school. They do not count for your prizes, but 100% of all donations do go to the school. So if you do get a donation, just put it in the envelope, because we send the school a spreadsheet when we're done on every dollar collected, so they know who has raised the money. If there's donations, it shows up as a donation that you turned it in that way. A couple things that are very important that I want to cover here are the prizes. We always tell you that we do some prizes with the kids, and we have a few of them. This year, if you sell 10 boxes of cookies, what we're going to do this year is do a wireless earbuds. They're pretty neat. They come in a little box with a charger, but that is if you sell 10 boxes. You will get a wireless earbuds. Those are the first prize. At 20 this year, I don't have one, I'm sorry, but the school is going to do a sweatshirt. They're using a local provider here at the school. They'll have a school logo, and it's a sweatshirt for the student. That's if you sell 20. So at 20, you would get the earbuds and also the sweatshirt. Different this year is instead of doing a drawing for just a couple small prizes. What we have done is we have picked up for 30 sold. You would get the earbuds, the sweatshirt, and we are also doing a Bluetooth FM radio speaker that we will give to each student that sells 30. At Best Buy, they're about $140 a piece, so it's a pretty good deal. I think the kids will really like those. So that is a prize for this year at 30. And like I mentioned in the beginning, it's very important for your name. That's why. I need to know the students' names for the prizes. Also for the advisory teacher, the prizes. Here's what 2 other prizes that we are offering this year. The top seller 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. One student in each one of those classes, whoever sells the most, they get $1 per box sold. So that is cash that I hand to them on our wrap-up. And the other prize that we do, the top selling 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, that teacher, homeroom advisory teacher, if they sell the most for a class, they also get their choice of a pizza or ice cream party that we do also. So it's very important that we have that information, and that helps out. One thing I always tell the kids when you're selling, and it does help, is don't go up to somebody and ask them if they would like to buy. We always say that the best way to do it is your name. I'm Joe Hebden, Traverse City East Middle School. Would you please make a $20 donation to help us raise some money for our school, student activities and equipment? Put the brochure in their hand. Let them look it over. Explain to them that you have 7 varieties and ask them for their help. If they say, yes, I'd like to help you out, I always close with, how many boxes would you like? And that way the customer is maybe thinking about more than 1 box. And remember, every time somebody buys, you put their name, information on the back, and check it off. One thing I would do if somebody wants to pay by a debit or credit card, I would probably over here in this column put online sales or credit card. That way you can keep track, because everything is due, like I said, on the 15th. You're going to turn in your envelope with your cash and your order form. That way all the money should add up. One thing too is very important this year too. We are going to sell, like I said, starting today, and you get to sell till November 15th. Delivery is going to be December the 17th, which is Tuesday, the week of your winter break. So all the cookies will be in on Tuesday the 17th. Thank you and good luck selling.